Wow, these are all drawings of Lloyd.
Humans never cease to amaze me. Let's have a look at these.
I never would have pegged you as an art buff, Tenebrae.
How rude. This one appears to have been drawn by Paul, the boy you saved.
I love Lloyd.
How come everyone?
Someone's coming.
Sorry that took so long. Oh, you've been looking at the drawings.
It looks like this one was drawn by Paul, right? He certainly is a big fan of Lloyd's.
Paul's father passed away 2 years ago when the Desians suddenly attacked Asalia. Lloyd was the one who caused the incident. Well, actually, Lloyd and my brother, that is.
So then, why does he...
When his father died, he stopped smiling and closed himself in. Lloyd found out when he returned from the journey of world regeneration. He went to Paul's house every day, even though Paul's mother Lilia tried to get him to stop. But Lloyd was persistent. Then one day out of the blue, he proposed to Lilia.
Proposed?
Yes. I think Lloyd wanted to take on the role of Paul's father, and in order to do that, he thought he needed to marry Lilia and make her his wife.
But that's ridiculous.
Lilia was mortified. She was so upset she took a tomato and threw it right at Lloyd. Lloyd instinctively hit it, which sent it flying at Lilia, and it hit her right in the face. Before they knew it, tomatoes were flying all over the place. When they realized what happened, Paul and Lilia began laughing for the first time in months.
I don't want to hear this crap anymore. Everyone's always all, Lloyd this and Lloyd that. I'm sick of it! Why are you even telling us this stupid story in the first place?
The mayor told me all about the two of you. I think that you should know that I was Lloyd's teacher. I traveled with him for a long time. You wanted to know why everybody here defends Lloyd, correct?
Enough! I don't want to hear any more about how Lloyd is innocent in all this!
Oh, really? When did I say that?
Wait, what do you mean? Are you telling us that you don't trust Lloyd? I thought you were supposed to be his friend.
Trusting Lloyd and believing the reports of what happened in Palmacosta are two entirely different things. Furthermore, Lloyd's character and past doings have no bearing on what happened in Palmacosta. Calm yourselves. Otherwise, you will be blind to everything, including the truth.
But why would you even care?
Maybe I don't care.
Unbelievable!
Marta... Marta, wait! I wonder what's wrong with Marta.
Why don't we look for her? I can still feel Lady Marta's presence in town. I doubt she's gone very far.
Marta, why'd you run off like that? Rain seemed like she was on our side.
I can't stand people like that.
Marta,
Rain was Lloyd's friend, so how could she say such cold things about him? If it was me and someone was saying bad things about you, I'd defend you to the end. I mean, you're my friend. I'd get so mad if someone was bad-mouthing you. I'd give them a piece of my mind.
I get it now. So that's why everyone defends Lloyd.
Huh?
There's no point in me getting mad at people just for saying they like Lloyd. We're the same. It's so obvious, but I didn't see it at all.
Perhaps that's why Rain suggested that you calm down. Anyone would become mad if someone they liked and trusted was insulted. With that attitude, it's unlikely she'd have told you where Lloyd was, even if she knew. Am I wrong?
You're right, Tenebrae. Come on, Marta. Let's go back and talk to Rain. Maybe she'll help us if we explain.
All right.
What is it, Emile? You look puzzled.
I was just thinking about something I found strange about Rain.
Strange.
Yeah. I thought she'd be really scary when she was scolding Paul. She wasn't at all. When my aunt and uncle scolded me, it was terrifying. I hated them for it.
Perhaps you sense the love behind Rain's words.
Oh, yeah. I guess my aunt and uncle didn't really love me.
Tenebrae, stop that! You're only going to make him more depressed, talking about things that you don't know about, like love.
How rude. I will have you know that I understand love perfectly well. Love is a brand of egoism that ignores the feelings of its mark while insisting on its own selfish demands.
About before.
You don't have to apologize. To you, the fact is Lloyd is the man who killed your parents. But you must understand there are also those who were saved by Lloyd, and they owe him their lives.
So do you trust Lloyd?
I don't see how my opinion would aid you.
I don't get it. You were Lloyd's teacher and friend, right?
That's right. I like Lloyd. I think that he's a person I can count on. Those facts haven't changed. But people change, for better or for worse. I don't know what kind of person Lloyd is now. My faith in him is not enough reason to contradict the accounts of those who suffered in the attack on Paul Acosta. That's my opinion on the matter.
I'm not sure I totally understand. Are you saying you believe us?
I'm saying that I believe that the attack on Paul Acosta happened, not that I personally trust you.
You don't trust us?
Do the two of you trust me? We haven't known each other for all that long. I think we both have yet to prove whether we deserve each other's...
You're just being difficult.
Is that any way to talk to someone who might have information about Lloyd?
You know where he went?
If you tell me about your journey, specifically about the Centurion's cores, then I'll...
How do you know about the Centurion's cores?
Colette told me about you already. When you told me your names at the human ranch, I knew who you were.
Marta, what should we do?
Let's tell her. Colette wasn't out to get us, and I don't think Rain is either.
Very interesting. A knight of Ratatosk, you say? That's good for now. I'll leave the questions for later. Now then, regarding Lloyd's whereabouts, there's someone in town who says he saw him recently.
Really?
Yes, Colette's neighbor, Pepe. Let's go and talk to him.
Professor Sage!
Pepe, I'm sorry to bother you, but can you tell these two about when you saw Lloyd?
But aren't they out for revenge against Lloyd?
That's just a big misunderstanding, I assure you.
Well, if you say so, Professor Sage. Not too long ago, I saw him on a strange flying thing headed towards the tree at Ruins. It was definitely Lloyd. I'd know that spiky hair anywhere.
Really? Thank you so much.
Emil, let's hurry.
Right.
What?
I was Lloyd's teacher. If he really has Also, the fact that he's after the Centurion. 6 months ago, he was on a quest to collect X-spheres. It was an important mission to him. He promised his father he'd complete it.
His father?
Do you mean Dirk?
Anyway, I'm interested to know why Lloyd would abandon his quest for X-spheres to look for Centurion's cores.
What do you think?
Let's have her come. With her along, we might be able to find out more about what...
Yeah.
Then it's settled. I look forward to traveling with you.
Oh yeah. Marta, we should introduce Rain to Tenebrae.
Oh, right.
How may I be of service?
A talking animal? No, a monster. Oh, you're the one Colette was talking about. Tenebrae, correct?
It's Tenebrae. You seem like an intelligent person. I am grateful for your assistance.
You don't feel quite the same as a summoned spirit. Much closer to a monster.
No doubt because I employ monsters as my servants.
Very interesting indeed. I'd love to learn more about it.
It would be my
Wow. Rain is totally unfazed.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess she's just naturally composed.
What's the matter?
What happened? I'd heard the giant tree destroyed some of the area, but the precious ruins, the polycarbonate! Such a terrible loss of priceless history!
Maybe Rain has a split personality too.
Two?
Well, I mean, when you're in battle, and sometimes even when you're...
Really? I change when I'm not in battle?
Yeah, I thought you knew.
You said that the Knights of Ratatosk have the ability to change form in battle.
Yes. It seems like I transform once I'm possessed by Ratatosk's power.
And Ratatosk's core is living off of Marta.
Yes, it's this jewel on my forehead.
I see.
Sorry to interrupt, but I sense both humans and monsters within the rubble.
Really? Rain, let's go take a look. It might be Lloyd.
Yes, you're right. You really are a fascinating creature, Tenebrae. May I touch you?
If you wish.
Ooh, you don't feel quite like a cat or a dog, or even Noish. I've never felt anything so soft. So this is what it's like to touch darkness.
You are too kind, really.
Whoa! Your skin stretches this much? Ah, this texture can only mean you're a shapeshifter.
You must be quite experienced to make such deductions from a single touch.
Your way of speaking is quite interesting as well.
Your interest is flattering.
What is this?
Don't let this scare you. Won't have it strike!
Evil forces
Want us
receive!
in your protection.
Are you alright? Despair! And have a portion of that power! Are you alright?
Oh, healing power.
First aid!
Oh, healing power.
Are you alright? First aid! First aid!
Of course I won!
So, when Colette was talking about maniacs, did she mean you, Rain?
It's true that Colette and the others have often accused me of being an archaeology maniac. But what about the term maniac made you think of me?
Oh, it's just that Colette mentioned a friend of hers who seemed to act like a totally different person near ruins.
Like a different person?
Yes, she described her friend's transformation as berserk, crazy, insane, frightening, dangerous, monstrous, inhuman, reckless, disturbing, and completely out of control. If I am not mistaken.
And you're saying that's what I'm like, Emile?
What? She didn't... Tenebrae, stop doing things like that!
I thought the two of you must be getting hungry, so I decided to put together a meal. Here you are.
Wow.
What exactly is this?
Oh, right. I almost forgot to explain. These are rice-stuffed lemons. You know how sushi rice can taste so good you sometimes forget how much you've eaten? Well, I thought I'd try to create that same addictive quality in a more ordinary everyday rice dish. I started by emptying out some lemons, then filled them with rice and cooked them just like that. Last but not least, I added garam masala to punch up the flavor. It's revolutionary.
I am thankful that we Centurions are spared the joys of eating.
Man, I give up.
Genus.
Rain?
What are you doing here? I thought the plan was to meet up back in Asalia.
I'm sorry. It's just that I saw Lloyd, so I tried to follow him. Wait, who are these people with you?
Well, you see.
Wow, so that's why you all came here.
So Lloyd came through here?
He did, but now this monster's blocking the path. I wonder how Lloyd managed...
Perhaps he fed the monster.
What the hell is that?
I am Centurion Tenebrae. A pleasure.
Oh, right. You're that Tenebrae guy she mentioned.
It's Tenebrae. Now then, when this particular monster is asleep, it absorbs all attacks.
This thing wasn't here the last time we came to the ruins.
This type of monster thrives in warm environments. It likely fled here in an effort to escape the...
Okay, so first we need to get some food for this.
His diet consists primarily of freshwater fish and monsters.
If we're looking for fresh water, the Triad Oasis isn't too far from here.
If you're going to Triad, I'm coming with you.
Genus, you and Rain are siblings, right? So that would make you a half-elf too.
Yeah, though I'd think that was pretty obvious. Half-elf. What, the two of you don't like half-elves?
I don't mind the two I've met so far.
Well then, that's good enough for me. We usually get dirty looks when people find out what we are.
Was it that way with Lloyd?
Lloyd's the kind of guy who couldn't care less if you were a half-elf or anything else for that matter.
He is?
It's snowing in Triad. This is a desert.
It must be related to all the strange weather we've been seeing everywhere. It was pretty cold in Iselia, too.
But I was just here a few months ago, and it wasn't like this at all.
I heard it started snowing here about a month ago.
This may be due to a dormant Centurion's core.
But would that cause the weather to change this dramatically?
The natural balance could have been further disrupted by the awakening of another Centurion's core.
Man, these Centurions' cores sound like serious trouble.
My deepest apologies.
So this is what you've been up to. No wonder you've been away from Iselia an awfully long time.
With everything people are saying about Lloyd these days, I figured I should get the story straight from him.
I see. Well, I'm glad we ran into each other.
Yeah. By the way, notice anything different about me?
What could it be?
Come on! Can't you see I'm taller? Take a good look. My voice is even a little deeper.
You don't say. How much taller are you?
A 1/16 of an inch.
Hey, Genus, why do you use a kendama as your weapon?
Lloyd made it and gave it to me for my birthday. It helps me concentrate when I use magic.
So you just started using it as a weapon after that?
Sort of. See, once when I was playing with it, the string broke and the ball hit Lloyd smack in the head.
Really?
Colette took one look at Lloyd passed out on the ground and said I'd found the perfect weapon.
I thought these people were supposed to be friends.
Yeah, it's freezing. It's not even dark yet and it's already this cold. How stupid is that?
If we don't do something, and fast, I'm gonna freeze up solid.
Really, Genus? I thought the cold didn't bother you all that much.
That was just when I was a kid.
You still look pretty much like a kid to me.
Who asked you? I'm gonna have my growth spurt any day now.
Snow in the desert. I do hope the desert's ecosystem will be all right. The majority of creatures that make their home here should be able to weather the cold, but still.
I hadn't expected Mana would be this far out of balance. Lord Ratatosk would be horribly dismayed at this state of affairs, I'm sure.
But it's so romantic! Arm in arm with your significant other. It's the perfect place for a stroll.
Significant other? Yeah, maybe me and Persea could...
I think we just got a glimpse of Genus's true colors.